Hey guys, Jason here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the video. Today we're out with the fire team. I've had this truck out a couple times this year. You know, this is a funny truck for me because when I got this from Arrma, I always thought of it as, you know, kind of a all-around truck, you know, something sort of like a Summit, which I know makes no sense, but I think with the cage and stuff, it was such a different looking truck compared to, let's say, something like a Creighton, which we all know is like the king of the bashers. Yet every time I drive the fire team, it is an absolute blast. It performs amazing. And I was out last night with my Mojave EXB, and the one thing that really, you know, kind of stood out was I am more of a bigger tire basher guy than something like the Mojave, the short course sort of desert style truck. And I'm really considering doing sort of a hybrid Mojave fire team sort of build, using a lot of the parts from the Mojave EXB, putting them onto the fire team and just doing something really wicked. So we're out here, I've got the ramp set up back there, and we're gonna have some fun with this. We're gonna get to that truck later. That'll probably be another video. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with the fire team. We're gonna send it. We're still on the Method RC belted tires. So yeah, let's go have some fun. All right guys, we're out with the fire team. Man, this thing moves. You know, it's crazy for a stock truck. I don't know, just the way Arrma dialed it in. It moves, the servo always feels great. It's still running a stock servo. I think the only thing I ever did was up the punch. And these tires, so these Method RC belted tires are just wicked on this truck. All right, let's get a feel for how this thing's gonna go today. I don't even know if I placed my jump good. So, we're almost there. We're gonna make it. I think we are anyways. Let's see how we do. Got a bit off on my trim. Wow, nice. Definitely just making it right now. I think I'm gonna bring my jump in a bit, guys. There we go. Not sure how we landed that one, guys, but that was awesome. Can't wait to watch that back. I think my correcting was sort of luck. Sort of luck and a little bit skill. Whew. You know, I feel like Arrma, the one mistake they made with this truck is they built it, you know, with this cage and all that kind of stuff around, you know, being a different style of truck, right? It's got that brake, it's got that handbrake, the cage and all that kind of stuff. And it's a little more plusher suspension, but really at the end of the day, we all just want a truck that bashes and goes fast and goes hard. And I feel like that's the one mistake they made with this truck, is they should have just stuck with what they do really, really well, thickened up the diffs, thickened up the shock oil, and just made it so we could send it. As I learn how to send it. Because honestly, guys, this thing looks so good driving around. I love the size. I love how it looks. I dig the cage. All I want to do, guys, is get a nice backflip out of the way. Like that. That's what I want to do. But I just want to send it a little bit more, but I know my suspension is not. I got to see what other people are doing, because I definitely need to tune this truck a bit if I want to keep doing what I'm doing right now with it. Oh no! There we go. If I could have landed that, that would have been awesome. Wow. Man, this thing moves for a stock truck, man. It always blows me away. And I know maybe it's just been some time since I've driven like an RTR Creighton or something like that. But this thing be moving. All right, we're gonna try this again. I just want to nail one nice big backflip today, land it properly. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, I keep saying I want to do that one backflip and land that one backflip. I don't know if it's going to happen. Like I was mentioning to you guys at the beginning of the video, I am strongly thinking about doing, like I said, kind of a Mojave EXP Fireteam hybrid. So I can use kind of those parts on the Mojave a little more, well, just use them, I guess you can say. That wasn't bad. Again, guys, this is an all stock truck. Okay, yeah, it's got that. There we go. You know, besides from those EXP braces, guys, that's it. Stock electronics, ESC, motor, servo. And just looks, wow! And just look how this thing goes. Whee! If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I bought a body slash panel upgrade for this truck. And yeah, this thing's gonna look pretty insane soon. All right, we're gonna try one more jump, one more big jump, and then we'll do something else with it. There we go. Oh man, let's see how we do. Whoa! Wow! I think everybody around me just heard me, because that was awesome. You know, it's funny, you always end up kind of, even if you don't want to, going into a jump doing a backflip, because as soon as you come up to a ramp, for those that don't know, right about here you're gunning it, and it's that kick that'll give you a backflip, an easier backflip than just the ramp itself, the angle on the ramp. And there I just happened to, I guess I let off right at the perfect spot to just let the truck go up and soar, because I like those jumps. I get tired of doing backflips all the time. Oh yeah, there's that spot where my truck wants to go up on its nose over here somewhere. Seriously guys, look at this thing. Look at how good this truck looks going by you. Hopefully this is in video. Honestly, that just looks wicked. What a great looking truck. And I believe this thing doesn't get the, you know, it doesn't get the viewership, it doesn't get the, I don't know, the appreciation it should get, just because it was set up, you know, different than all the other trucks. I always say this, or oh, actually I always say it to my friends and stuff. I don't know if I've ever said it on video, but you know, the reason a lot of people will hate Traxxas is they ruined so many potential awesome builds. All right, guys, I had stopped recording there on the GoPro and I went to my phone because I just wanted to talk about where I was going with that comment. You know, Arrma, when they first came out, they had their BLX, what was it? It was the Big Rock, the Phase On, and that other truck that I can't remember right now. But they all had the locking diffs, so the front, the center, and the rear. And you know, when I look at a truck like the Fireteam, you can't help but just imagine and dream if they could have done something like that with this truck. You know, having something like a high-low speed gearbox and having a lockable rear, center, and front differential. How diverse this truck would be, because I had the Big Rock and I always thought, you know, oh, there's no way the diffs are going to hold. There's no way the diffs are going to, you know, you're going to be able to lock them and run the truck. It's going to just destroy like the way the Summit did. Yet that truck took it. So again, could you imagine a Fireteam with lockable diffs? You could come out on a day like today, run it, jump it, bash it, have a great time, and then do what I've done kind of in the past with it, where I threw on those RC four-wheel drive mudslingers, take it up into a trail and have some fun with it as well, be able to lock the diffs, kind of have a, you know, a 7-scale crawler, if you will. So much potential. So again, when, you know, and I'm not by any means, guys, an Arrma fanboy, but when we get kind of cranky with Traxxas, it's because Traxxas really ruined what could have been an even more amazing hobby. And they knew what was coming. They knew that if those trucks had stayed into production, that they would have taken a huge bite out of Traxxas. I never cared about the whole laydown shock thing. Who cares? That meant nothing to me. It was those diffs that Arrma had so well in those early trucks that, yeah, that could have been such an awesome you know, builds and everything, and the future would have been amazing. But again, Traxxas knew what was coming. They knew that if they had let that go, that you know, Arrma's technology was so much better with those diffs that they really would have taken a hit. And yeah, unfortunately, guys, they screwed that up for us. But anyways, let's keep running. All right, guys, finishing up this video, just ripping it around for a little bit. I love taking these little kind of rips, pavement down to the grass and up. Just flies. All right, guys, before I started recording there, my GoPro told me I think I had 9 or 11% left. It clearly did not. I definitely need to pick up another battery. I got a huge card in there, and the one battery when you're recording 4K does not last long. But anyways, guys, yeah, the Arrma Fireteam. Funny thing, so I got to address this first. I spent a lot of money buying new panels for my Fireteam. I wanted to give it a new look. I wanted to make it just bright and wicked. And it's funny now because so many of my panels are broken, just even from today. And I know I took a couple of good tumbles, but still, talk about wasting money on buying a new, you know, body. Obviously that wasn't a smart idea, but who cares? It's done now, because I do, guys, plan on, you know, building this thing up a bit, obviously thickening up all the diffs, getting this thing tuned to bash, getting this thing tuned to jump and have good landings, and I'm going to be tumbling it. So either way, the Arrma Fireteam, in my opinion, guys, is a very awesome truck that for some reason just doesn't have the respect that it deserves. I know that it's a different looking animal with the cage, and even myself, guys, when I first got it, I looked at it as a different truck. I didn't look at it as a high flying bash or anything like that. And again, guys, Arrma didn't tune this truck this way. They did not tune it to be that. It is a softer suspension. It is a little bit more plush, and I don't know about you guys, but it definitely looks like I got a bend now in the back. But that's okay, because that just gives me an excuse to upgrade a few things. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, guys, I'm going to interrupt my closing speech to go over how I clean my trucks. Almost every single video I do, there's always the person that's like, wow, nice shelf queens. Or sorry, when I post pictures, it's always about nice shelf queens and all this kind of stuff. Yet they'll even sometimes post in a video where the truck is high flying, they still want to call it a shelf queen. So people are always asking me what I do to keep them looking so clean. And I'll be really honest, guys, next to nothing. As soon as I get home, the trucks come in the backyard, I remove the body, remove the wheels and tires. I will hose down the body, hose down the tires, try to keep it where I'm not actually, you know, hitting the hole for the venting and stuff like that. But I just hose them down, hose down the body. I'll then take the air compressor, especially things like the Fireteam that have screws on it, or the Max that have screws on it. Really spend a lot of time with the air on that, just so that the water isn't sitting with the steel, like with the screws and stuff like that. I'll even a lot of times wipe it with a paper towel. But usually the body's with nothing, you know, no hardware on it. Quick zip with the air gun, that's it. And then when it comes to the trucks, it's the same thing. It's the beauty of running on grass that they don't get super dirty. Again, I just go over it with a lot of air, take some time, and that's it, guys. And they look like this. If I know a truck is going to be sitting for a while, if I broke something, or if I know I'm going to be tearing it down and doing some upgrades and stuff, and it's not going to be moving, at that point, I will armor all the tires. I know a lot of people are going to think that's stupid, but it looks good. And the funny thing is, when you actually get out running, the tires will even keep that black look longer because they've got the armor all on them. So yeah, to me, guys, that's always something fun to do. I just like the look of the truck. It makes it look brand new. And even if you guys were to get in right now, guys, close, you know, when you stand out here, hey, everything looks good. When you get close to these bodies, guys, they're all damaged. When I take pictures, I just go at it from certain angles, especially again with my Creighton from here. It looks good. Get up close and it looks absolutely horrible. It's definitely, guys, super rough. But again, when you take pictures from certain angles, you can make them look really, really good. But anyways, yeah, guys, that is all I wanted to go over. I do really, guys, nothing, just some quick cleaning when I get home, and that's it. That's all. I had the Chronos out a couple of days ago. I hadn't really did a good cleaning on that one when I got it home, so that's why this is out right now. And the only reason why the tires are not off is that this one right here, I think, where is it? I thought it was this one. Oh, back here. There we go. Came unglued, so I've got to re-glue it. So obviously I'm not going to be spraying that with a hose. But anyways, guys, let's get back to my hope you enjoyed the Fireteam. If you do not have a Fireteam, guys, I definitely recommend, if you can, picking one up, because it genuinely, guys, is a lot of fun. All this stuff here, I am going to be removing this, guys. To me, I've used this a few times. Nothing against Arrma, but yeah, I've never used it. I think I tried it, you know, the first few times just to see what it was like, but I've never used it. So it's going to get a tear down. It's going to get rebuilt like a basher. And yeah, guys, that's it. Have a great day. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe. And now you can have a good day.